Greetings and welcome back. This is Kim Turcotte, and I am here to do the weekly Goddess Wisdom reading for the week of April 8th through April 14th. And again, as I always say, if you are watching this and it's past the time, it's past the week of April 8th, it's because you're seeing this video, I really believe, because you're meant to. There are no mistakes. And so if you found this video or this video found you, it's because you need each other. So enjoy and take the wisdom that resonates with you. So what I do in this reading is basically going to draw 3 cards for the overall energy for the week, and then we'll probably do some kind of a clarifying message at the end. That's what I usually do if Spirit leads me. So let's get started with this week's reading. Okay, so again, this is for the week of April 8th through April 14th, and this is a general reading, energy reading. Vast vistas. Okay, so it looks like this week we have some opportunities on the horizon, perhaps some shifts in where you've been headed. I'm feeling like for a lot of you, you've been kind of heading in one direction, and all of a sudden you're feeling like you're not sure if that's the direction you need to be going in anymore, because you're seeing some other opportunities that you didn't notice before. So I would really encourage you to sit with those new opportunities and see if they really resonate in your soul. It almost looks like he's coming out of a box. So what I'm seeing with this is perhaps up until this point, you've kind of put yourself into a box. You've labeled yourself as a certain thing, or you've only thought you were capable of a certain amount or a level of growth or a certain type of career. But the sky's the limit. This is saying if you step outside that box, you know, there's all this wonder. And I'm really drawn to the ship on the horizon. So it's like you can be taken to lands that you never knew existed if you're willing to step outside the box. And again, with this card, you know, one of the things that if you've been with me for a while, you see that, you know, like for me, the left of the card is the past, the front is the future. So he's really looking to the future in this card. It's all about moving forward in a bigger, more vast way. So be willing to step outside the box this week and see what is really available to you. Think outside of the traditional labels that you've given yourself, or the traditional career opportunities that you only thought you were capable of. I think that there's something that's going to really spark your interest this week, and I really encourage you to take a chance on that. Take a look at it, really sit with it, and be willing to do the thing that scares you most, because that's the thing that's going to really create lessons for you and open up opportunities for you to have really an amazing experience in life. It's through those things that really push us and feel a little bit uncomfortable that we can really expand our capacity for joy and wonder in the world. So when we allow ourselves to push up against those boundaries we've created and kind of step over them, then really the sky's the limit. So anyway, oh, see, look at this perfect card. So this is all about stepping into power. Again, we're moving from dark, very dark, and he's facing forward into the light, and very strong, powerful presence, moving forward with, looks like without fear, like coming from this past that might have had. So In this card, I'm feeling a little bit of relationship energy. So for those of you who have kind of been stuck in a relationship that you felt like you had no opportunities, and this could be a romantic relationship, it could be a work relationship where there was like a boss or something that you didn't feel was a perfect fit for you, but you didn't see any way out. I'm feeling like that's what this is. This person is stepping away from this shadow past. So if you have been in a situation where you felt like you had to stay in a relationship, whether it was in a job or in an actual romantic relationship, because you had no other choices, these two cards are telling you, you do have other choices. It's about how strong you're willing to be, how willing you are to step into your power. Okay? You have everything you need. I mean, this, it's again about coming out of the box and being willing to see what's on the horizon, and then really having the courage to do this. I mean, this is a bit of a dark card. However, this person the person feels very strong in the card. You can see they have a sword, they have the light, they're carrying the light forward, they're armed, and they're ready to move forward. So again, if you have any of those situations that you are feeling like have kept you in a box, or have you didn't really see any other way out, I feel like this week you're going to have some opportunities to possibly move forward out of that. And so the cards always work together. It's so beautiful. So this is calling you to go on a great adventure. What are you willing? Are you willing to take that risk and stand tall and explore new avenues that are opening to you? That's what this week is all about for you. This all comes just after the new moon, which was last Friday. And so it was the new moon in Aries, and Aries is the first sign in the zodiac. So it was all about new beginnings. The new moon, Aries new moon, all about new beginnings. And so that energy is carrying into this first week for you after the new moon. It's all about new adventures. I mean, getting out of the box, having the courage to step away from those things that have kind of kept you stuck and in the darkness in the past, and being willing to stand tall and just move forward on this magnificent adventure. Like the world awaits you. This is such a positive reading, especially if you've been feeling stuck or overwhelmed or not sure what to do. I really suggest that you take some time this week and do something that you don't normally do. So switch it up, like go for a walk, go to the beach or go do something that you don't normally do that can give you the space to have a new opportunity show up for you. Take a chance. If there's a new class or there's something that you've been wanting to try, go ahead and give yourself permission to do that this week, because I feel like there's going to be some opportunities that show up for you there. So it's not just about opportunities showing up for you. It's about you making the opportunities, you being willing to step outside that box and make those opportunities for yourself. Because really, this reading is telling you, you have everything you need this week to make a change in your life, that will set you on a great new adventure. Lots of positive energy in the reading. So it's grounded in this really light, fun energy. Yes, there's going to be some trials and tribulations that you have to go through in order to get to this great adventure, but isn't that the way it always is? I mean, we get out of life what we put into life, and quite often the challenges that we have, the depth of the challenges is really how paves the way for how expansive the joy and the wonder and the magic can be of the adventure that comes out of that experience. So what I'm going to do, I got some new cards. Got a new deck in this week, and it's the messages from the guides from James Van Praagh. And I think I'm just going to pull one of those cards just to leave you with a message from your guides. Let's see what your guides have to say in relation to this reading this week. give without expectation. Okay, so I'm feeling like that plays into this new opportunities or thinking outside the box. So when you start to put yourself out there without any expectations, without saying, oh, this has to lead to this, or if I do this, I'm going to get here, don't limit yourself by those expectations. I feel like that's the message here, is not limiting yourself to what you expect to happen, but really being willing to step outside the box so that you have this opportunity for this great adventure. Because when we have certain expectations, we're really limiting ourselves in how the universe can provide our best and highest good. So the overall, the kind of message from your guides is try not to limit yourself by expectation this week. Really just go with a beginner's mind, as the Buddha says, the beginner's mind, so that you can just learn what you need to learn, and that you can see things that you might not have seen before, that then create amazing opportunities for this great new adventure for you. So there you have it, the reading for the week of April 8th, 2019 through April 14th, 2019. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And please, if you're not already a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button. And if you hit the little bell on the side of the subscribe, you'll get notified each time I release a new video. And as always, have an amazing week, and I will see you next week for next week's Goddess Wisdom reading. Blessed be.